Hey, I'm Chris with Affordable Medical Mobility Solutions, AffordableMedicalUSA.com. This is a customer that bought a scooter for his wife recently. Actually bought this scooter, the Revo in blue.
Yes.
They took it to, where'd y'all take it to?
Savannah, we took it to Tangiers, the outlets, and my brother, my son-in-law, my son's house, and then we went shopping with it, and she drove it all over the outlets.
And this is his wife.
Hi, I love it.
Do you really?
I really do love it.
What do you like a lot about it?
I like the comfort. I like the mobility that I was able to go in between the clothing, the aisles. I had no problems with it. And I had also my grandson that's only 2 years old, and he sat right in between, and no problem there either. I love it, and the speed is perfect. The only thing I did not like, and that has to do with the pockets
The pockets, yes. So
on the bottom.
These pockets.
So we talked about this. It's one thing about this unit is the pockets are nice to have, but they are a kind of a pain sometimes. And what they're saying is, and these are honest reviews, and I'd rather do an honest review than sit here and lie, which the Revo is an awesome scooter, 400-pound weight capacity, comes in 3-wheel, 2 different colors, removable batteries charged inside. Tell me a little about the pockets. What I don't like about the pockets is you have to kind of release them to take them off, which Anthony just showed me another way of doing it, which I guess you learn something every day. So doing this for a long time, and he just taught me something. But what did y'all not like about the pockets again?
Well, the pockets themselves, they're flimsy and they come open. If you go to take the chair off, they'll actually swing open.
Right.
And a lot of times they'll fall off. There's nothing to retain them there except for that little clip. And that little clip will disengage if you put your hands underneath the scooter.
So what we're talking about, guys, just so you know, it's not a huge deal. It's just something that Prod probably needs to change. Is these little pockets, you have to push them up because there's a clip under there that holds it. But when they're out like this, they move around, and they do come off. So they can come off if you don't like them. But it's cool that you have these pockets. If you have your cell phone or wallet, it's reachable underneath your seat right there. But they can be a pain, especially taking the unit on and off. I used to tell people to open them up a little bit to pull the seat up, because you just pull the seat up, which Anthony showed me when he came in, which I guess I've never done it that way, is he puts the seat down instead of picking it up at the bottom where I show him.
You pick it up
And
in
most
center
people,
of gravity.
you
over
pick it
here.
up, you pick it up right there, not down here,
Not down here, but
but
over
right there.
here
So
where
this,
it joins.
when you have a unit with those things, just do that. It comes right up for him, and it's a lot easier. So this gentleman taught me that. He doesn't work here. He might after today. They are actually aren't y'all about to are y'all taking both to Germany?
That's right.
They're taking both to Germany. He's done lots of research. So traveling with a unit can be, it's not as hard as you think, but you get a little scared doing it. So what Anthony was telling me, which I've seen big chairs like this go on airplanes and stuff, but since this one can disassemble and it's less than 50 pounds.
And what it is, it's less than 50 pounds because the heaviest part of the chair has to be no more than 100 pounds.
Right.
In order to be transported.
So with this unit, it can come apart, so it follows under that category, and it has a deep cycle battery, so you don't have to worry about the TSA approved batteries. So they're taking 2 of these to Germany, what, next month? October, right?
October, yeah.
And I'm going too, right? So I've never been to Germany. My mom lived there, my dad lived there. But these have been great customers. Obviously everything at the moment, it's 2021, is very difficult to get. I have these on pre-order. I have, I think, eight or 9 coming in. And I had 3 batch come in. He called me hoping that he would have it before October because she has hers, but I guess he got a little jealous. And I just said, hey, I called him back, said, look, I got 3 coming in. I got 2 reserved. And then I got this one. And then I got some other ones floating in eventually every other day.
What's great about this chair is the swivel.
Yeah, so the swivel's in the middle. It's gonna swivel, I think, 45 degrees,
It'll
and then you can
go
do
all
90,
the way-
and then you can
it'll go
rotate
all
all the way around
It'll
to
actually
hold
go
that.
back,
And I've used it.
and she used it.
Yeah. So, what other things do you like about it?
What I like is the way it drives. Actually has a lot of power.
It does.
It does. Even in the turtle mode, it does move. But the thing is that you get used to it after a while. And the thing is, like my wife said, she actually used it in stores where there's limited space, and this thing goes right through the store.
Right, yeah, I had no problems
Yeah.
at all.
Right, and so this scooter, what's cool about it is it's not a large scooter, but it's not a real small scooter. I would consider it like an SUV of
Yeah,
the scooters,
like
a Ford Explorer maybe.
Yeah.
And it
What-
goes up the hills.
But it has
Goes
a
up hills.
terrain.
Goes up terrain. It actually goes over rough terrain
Yes, no
and
problems.
rocks and stuff like that, and it'll hold itself.
yeah. So they've increased it from a 375-pound weight capacity to 400. Another cool part he probably mentions, you can charge those batteries away from the unit, which is
That's
cool
right.
with this. It's in that housing; those come right out.
Yeah.
There's some unboxing reviews. There is tie-down straps, and it does have a spring coil right there at the front, and then you also have them at the back. And it, for a small scooter, it has a large motor and very strong. It has a light on the front. It has a light that comes on at the back, I believe. 20 by 18 seats, so a good seat for them and for anyone.
The best way to pick it up, okay, once you get the back disengaged from the front, okay, and you get the batteries off, best way to pick it up is from here and the back of this piece, and it just like, it'll go right in the car.
Yep.
It's a lot easier than putting this down and trying to pick it up,
So-
because your weight balances off.
Right. So when y'all first came in here, obviously we're very low on inventory, but we have a bunch of scooters in here to pick from fold up scooters to fold down scooters to large scooters that go outside, like the Silverado. We got the C-Class, Maxi Comfort. We have a bunch of different scooters. They can tell you. There's a lot of things to look for. If everyone liked the same thing, we'd have one scooter in here. We did have a little bit. It took a little while to determine which one you liked. Did I? And I had this in here for you to see when you first came in, or I had one on order.
You had one on order, and there was a video of it.
Okay, so you got to see the video,
Got to see the video.
and then when it came in, I called you to come see it. Right? Is that how I did it?
Exactly.
So they're here locally. You know, people ordering it from across the country, they can't really do that, but there's a lot of good videos, and this review video really helps a lot of people out because I really like this unit. There's for a lot of reasons. She loves it.
I really do, because I tried another one and I took it home. We rented it.
Right?
And as soon as we got home, which my terrain where we live it's not bad. It's pretty flat. Well, I almost fell off of it, and I had my daughter try
the
it.
way you're seated, okay, if you take a turn too sharp, what'll happen is that the weight distribution is off, and it will actually tumble over
And this one is not
because
like
it's
that.
top heavy.
Yeah.
What she's saying, she tried which is one of my favorite travel scooters, is the fold down scooter, but it is a very small scooter. It's smaller than this one. It serves its purpose, the fold down GB120, but it's not something to go through the yards and the grass. They'll go through a little bit, and I can see it could be a little tipsy depending on where you're riding it and how you're riding, but it's nice to fold it up, get in the car. So two completely,
Probably great in the mall.
right, two completely different units.
Exactly.
But this is kind of your hybrid. It can do the yard, the grass, take apart,
That's what
put in
I
the
need.
car, travel on the airplane, everything. It is a lead time of, I think, 45 days, so let me know if you want one. It does take a while to get them, unless you're local in Columbia. And people are coming from North Carolina, Georgia, Florida to buy stuff from us because we're trying to stock as much as we can. It's just hard shipping it directly to you from here. But I wanted to get them on to do a review. They're buying another one for him, like I said. So she'll have a blue one, true blue. It's a pretty blue.
It is.
And this is the gray. It's more of a manly gray for him. And they're going to take it to Germany. I'm sure they'll take some pictures for me and get it over. Thank you so much. And if y'all have any questions, call me at 803-926-2224 or look online at affordablemedicalusa.com. That's the Revo. Just put in Revo. It should pop up. They come in a 4-wheel or 3-wheel. Thank you and have a great day.